Hello, so I'm Pri. Some of you may know me as Bumblepree. I go by Bumblepree on YouTube and I talk about everything incontinence on my channel. But yeah, so right now in this video I'm going to be talking about the MegaMax because these have honestly been the biggest game changer for me, especially as someone who's been experiencing incontinence for about 7 years now. So coming across these about 2 years ago, wow. I wish I came across these much sooner than I had. So I'm going to be talking about it in my review, followed by the try-on that I am going to show you guys with the MegaMax on me. And I just really hope you guys enjoy this video and find this video helpful. And yeah, so here it goes. So in this try-on, I thought I would do it side by side so you guys could compare and see what the MegaMax looks like after each of the wettings. So what I've actually done was I've numbered them down below so you guys can see the number of the wetting. So the first one you see is my first wetting. I've also wanted to point out that getting the correct size is important with the MegaMax just to prevent any leaks and sagging. And the size of the diaper I'm actually wearing in this try-on is an extra small. And after the second wetting, I felt quite comfortable. The MegaMax does a really good job with providing that comfort and even that security because I never had to readjust my tapes, and I thought that was a plus. Now, you guys will notice how with my third wetting as well as my fourth one that you're about to see, I did feel that I've had a pretty heavy bladder movement, but the MegaMax does an amazing job with not making the diaper sag like other store brand diapers do when you've used them a couple of times. And that's one of the things that really stood out to me about the MegaMax, because you can have X amount of wettings in the MegaMax and you could feel just as comfortable as you did prior to the first wetting, and honestly, I just don't feel that anything tops the MegaMax. So I figured I would try on an outfit in this video while wearing the MegaMax, specifically because I wanted to show you that while having incontinence, you can still wear nice and cute looking things. And while having incontinence, it doesn't necessarily mean that your clothing options must be limited. Like, think about it. All it really takes is to be strategic with what you choose to wear and not let incontinence control you. I felt that this was important to bring up, specifically because at 19, I couldn't quite understand how it was possible to be okay with having incontinence while not being able to wear things that I preferred, like the skirts and tutus and dresses, and the things that I always just felt that looked cute. But it turns out that I was overthinking it all because all it really took was to be strategic while having incontinence. And with being strategic, it wasn't just about how to be discreet with whatever diaper it was I chose to wear for my incontinence, but rather, it was about wearing something like the MegaMax, because once you put on the right fit and diaper, well, it's just going to prevent leaks and protect you 100%. Wetting your clothes while having incontinence is also no fun, but the MegaMax allows you to still wear the cute looking things all while being incontinent. So the first point I want to be talking about was the size. Now, as for the MegaMax, the sizes that are offered go from extra small all the way to 2 extra large. So like there's quite a few sizes here, right? But along with these sizes come along with measurements. And you should make sure that you're wearing a diaper that fits you just right and fits you properly. Now, why you want a diaper to fit you properly is because you want to prevent discomfort. You want to feel comfortable wearing the correct size because it's going to cause leaks. And leaks are honestly no fun because I've been there, done that in public too. And it's embarrassing and it traumatizes you. And just find the right size before you decide to order the MegaMax because it goes a long way. The comfort, wow. The comfort, honestly, it takes me by surprise every single time I wear these. Specifically because MegaMax honestly just takes it up a level. I absolutely love the comfort on these. I just honestly wish I came across these much sooner than I had because I came across these about 2.5 years ago, right? I started experiencing incontinence 7 years ago, a little over that. And had I came across these much sooner than I had, it would have made my experience with going through incontinence for the very first time as a teenager so much more easier and less daunting. And these, honestly, I just don't know what I would do without these, but the comfort on these, I absolutely love these. As for the absorbency, the MegaMax takes me through the entire day without even needing a diaper change, and I find that to be pretty impressive. But another thing I found to be pretty impressive is that the diapers have an extra long and wide absorbent core, and I absolutely love it because it's like, especially when you use the diapers, right, you really don't feel yourself sitting in like your bladder movement, especially for me, and I absolutely love that because it's like a weird feeling when you can actually feel what you let out. NorthShore's website, it gives you sizes, right? And it gets pretty specific, and I absolutely love this, where it's like, it talks about absorbency, right? Where it talks about with extra smalls, it holds about 30 ounces. With the smalls, it's 36, medium 42, and then large to extra large, it's 49. I absolutely loved how honest it is on the NorthShore's website, because a lot of other store brand diapers don't give you the different measurements for each size diaper of how much they hold. And this is one thing I've always wondered about, where it was like, to me, in my mind, it never made sense that an extra small diaper was able to hold the same amount of ounces as an extra large diaper would. Like, it just didn't add up to me. But NorthShore, it was more specific, and I absolutely loved that. These absorb about 12 hours. That's a very, very long time, and I literally can go the entire day wearing these without even having to change them. Maybe readjust them like maybe 1 or 2 times, but even just the fact that you're able to readjust the tabs, this honestly just gets into my next point. I really like how they don't really tell you where you're supposed to be taping it. Rather, it's like a large plastic layer that goes around here, and then you take the tapes and you put it on the plastic, because then you can readjust it as many times as you need to. And I absolutely love that, especially when you're, I guess you could say, when you're filling up your diaper a little more and more each time, your diaper will tend to sag, right? And then you can readjust it as needed because there's that front plastic area, and it just, MegaMax, you just really took it up a level. I just say no more. Now, as for the incontinence type, these hold the bladder and bowel movements. Honestly, I've been set with these, so no complaints here. Now, as for the odor control, it's excellent, and like, you can have both a bladder and a bowel movement in these, so like, this goes back to absorbency, right? And why I really like these, because a lot of diapers, the moment you use them, you'll start to smell everything. But with the MegaMax, it's not like that at all. And again, MegaMax takes it up a level, and I absolutely love that. As for the quality, these are a premium incontinence product. And I do agree with that, because it's like the quality of these diapers, it's like, it's a lot different from store brand diapers, where it's like, you could tell a lot of like time and effort wasn't put into making these diapers, or at least that's what I'm thinking. And it's very well made, and like, I just wouldn't change a single thing about these. But yeah, wow. As for the MegaMax, it comes in 5 colors. It comes in blue, pink, white, black, and tie-dye. And I thought that was pretty cool, because it's like you get like a wide selection of what color you would like. For me, since I'm wearing an extra small, unfortunately MegaMax does not come in color in extra small, but that's okay, because as much as I would have loved a black MegaMax in an extra small, it's okay, because honestly, I like the white ones. I find them really cute too, so there's that. One of the questions you guys may be wondering is, Pretty, would you be wearing these diapers again? Yes, I will. Like, I've been wearing them for like the past 2.5 years now, and one of the things that just sold me at these diapers was the extra small. Not a lot of diapers come in extra small, and the fact that these do, it just made me feel good, because again, it's kind of like when I was talking about the size. The size is very important when you're looking for the right diaper to be wearing, but how do you look for the right size when extra smalls aren't offered with a lot of diapers? And MegaMax offers the extra small. I'm just really happy with that. That's pretty much it to my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Honestly, Just try on these diapers if you haven't already. These are such a big game changer, and I really doubt that you'd honestly be disappointed.